In the last lesson, we renamed fractions into decimals by dividing bottom into top. But now we're going to rename decimals as fractions. Let's write 0.35 as a fraction in simplest form. So first, we have to read the given decimal. 0.35 is read as 35 hundredths. And now we can determine the denominator of the fraction. And since it's 35 hundredths, our denominator is 100. Makes sense, right? And now we can write the equivalent fraction as 35 100ths, or 35 over 100. And of course, we have to simplify. So, the greatest common factor in 35 and 100 is 5. And whatever we do to one, we have to do the other. So 100 divided by 5 is 20, and 35 divided by 5 is 7. So 0.35 in decimal form, fraction form, is 7 over 20. Now, how do we write 9.008 as a mixed number in simplest form? Well, first we have to read the decimal. 9.008 is read as 9 8 thousandths, which gives us our denominator of 1,000. So now we write an equivalent fraction. We know that our denominator is 1,000, and here it tells us that our numerator is going to be 8. And now all we have to do is simplify. So we simplify 8 over 1,000, and the greatest common factor in 8 and 1,000 is actually 8. 1,000 divided by 8 gives us 125, and 8 divided by 8, of course, is 1. So 9.008 in fraction form is 9 and 1 over 25. Remember that the whole number, or 9, stays the same, right? Because all we have to convert is the decimal, which is 0.008. So the whole number stays the same. Let's try another one. Let's say we want to convert 0.63 into a fraction. First, we have to read the fraction, which is read as 63 hundredths. And this tells us what our denominator is, right? Hundredths means that our denominator is going to be over 100. And remember, you can always check this too. All you have to do is read the places behind the decimal. So the first place, as we know, is tenths, and the second place we know is hundredths. So we read it as 63 hundredths. Now, since we know our denominator is over 100, all we have to do is put the 63 over 100, and this can't be simplified any further, so our fraction is 63 hundredths. And now, what if we have 5.7? How do we turn this into a mixed number or a mixed fraction? Well, first we have to read it, right? 5.7 is read as 5 and 7 tenths, which also tells us that our fraction is going to be over 10. And now all we have to do is put the decimal part as our numerator, so we have 7 tenths. And we can't simplify this any further, so 5.7 is the same as 5 and 7 tenths, because remember, our whole number stays the same. Try these on your own tonight for homework and bring them to class for credit. Remember that all we're doing, actually you're doing exactly the same thing that you did 2 lessons ago when you related fractions to decimals. So remember to read the decimal so that you know what your denominator is, and don't forget to simplify. You got this.